Hello, 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 it's Dolly. Welcome to my channel, Scrappin' on the Go. This process video is for Let's Get Messy Wednesday, where we post on the first Wednesday of each month. There's my photograph. That gray stencil that you see in the background is an old Prima stencil. And the white cardstock is from Close to My Heart called it's called Daisy cardstock. This is Liquitex modeling paste. I'm using some Tim Holtz products here. So we have Picked Raspberry in the Distress Stain. In the middle is the Distress Paint in Mustard Seed. And the next one was Peacock Feathers. And then I'm using some Vicki Boutin modeling paste and some StazOn. And I forgot to get that out. You're going to hear my rattle. That StazOn is called Emerald City. All right. So first I use some washi tape and put down on a mat, and then I have that other mat that is underneath the thick, it's like a silicone mat. All right, so I dabbed out some of the peacock feathers, and I'm using the Vicki Boutin modeling paste for the first part of this project, and that is to smooth it all on those words. And that's because it is a smoother and a little bit thinner texture paste. And so I'm just going to smooth that over those words there that are going to be to the right of this layout. And there you go. Isn't that beautiful? It's subtle, but perfect. Now I waited for that to dry. It took about 10 minutes. And then I moved the stencil over to the lower right-hand corner. And now I'm going to use the Picked Raspberry and the latex modeling paste. They call this one a medium texture. It's very, very thick. And the reason why I use that is to have different layers of my mixed media and to give a more realistic look of those rose petals. So I wanted a thicker layer to have different layers on my layout. And then I split, you see the modeling paste, because like any rose, okay, the center is a little darker because those are fresh petals. And then as the rose opens up, the petal gets lighter in most cases. So that's what I'm doing there. And I just keep mixing and mixing until I get the right tone that I like at the moment. And then I'm going to smear that thicker latex modeling paste, or Liquitex, I'm sorry, into the center, the first color. And then I'm going to take that one that's just a little bit darker. And then you're going to see me take that plastic spatula and just kind of tap it right there. And that's just going to add some more dimension and texture to that rose. And then off camera, because you got the idea of me mixing this medium, I used the Vicki Boutin modeling paste, the thinner, to do the rose leaves, or the succulent, the leaf part of it. And again, for that, I used the Emerald City StazOn and smeared it just on that paper right there, or that little acetate sheet there. I got a second one out, and I added that. Now, while my stencil is still in place, I'm going to use the Distressed Paint in Mustard Seed and dab that through the stencils, those like wonky mixed media type circles. And then you'll see me, after I do a few like that, I'm going to pick up the stencil and do a few more in the upper right hand corner, down where the words are, and you're going to see that here in a minute. All right, while I'm ahead of myself, I appreciate you all. Thanks for stopping by. If you're a new subscriber, thank you. Be sure to share our channel. We like to inspire everyone to get out their mixed media, create their own background, or just to add a touch of media to your background. And it can be scrapbooking, or you can add some mixed media to your card making. So be sure to share our channel, and then also be sure to go check out Tisa and Amy. Becky is not joining us right now. She's taken a break. So right now it's just going to be Tisa, Amy, and myself that will be posting every month on the first Wednesday, and just bringing you different ideas to inspire you to use a little bit of mixed media on your projects. All right, now I got out, as you just saw, those stamps, and they are from Close to My Heart. And I am a Close to My Heart consultant, so if you're interested in that stamp set that I'm using, where you can do stitches and like fake faux stitching, then let me know and I'll get you the information, because I think that stamp set is still available. If not, I'll let you know that as well. All right, I am documenting my favorite hummingbird feeder, and this photograph was taken January of 2019, and I forgot to bring it in, and it had rain and it was really cold and it iced over, and I just love this shot. I did document this with some other photographs of, I guess it was basically an ice storm, but this time I am documenting this as a single photograph. I just love hummingbirds, and I love this little tiny glass hummingbird feeder. All right. So now off to my embellishments. I am using the Vicki Boutin Field Notes puffy stickers that you see there. And then this sticker sheet here is from the Kaleidoscope collection, I think. I think it is. I'm not sure. And if I try to go dig it out, I'm going to make too much noise, and I'm not going to be able to tell you what I'm doing here, my thought process on creating this layout. So anyway, I took that little sticker and the bird, and it says Escape the Ordinary. And then I got out the, you can see they've got title phrases at the bottom. So I got out the one that says Happy Moment, and then I get out a longer one that I cut in half and stagger it in the upper right hand corner, as you see, and it says a picture is worth 1,000 words. Perfect, right? All right, now I'm using those puffy sticker items from Field Notes. So I'm adding the heart, and then I'm going to add a little puffy arrow, and then on that little sticker, puffy sticker sheet, there's a bunch of little tiny dots, and I'm just going to randomly add those around the layout, and it's complete. Isn't that awesome? And just to let you know, on the modeling paste, it took probably, again, about 10 minutes for it to dry. If you wanted to work on it, if you wanted it to dry longer, let it sit for a couple hours. If you wanted to be sure, you can't really mess up modeling paste too much if it's just a little bit damp. All right, and then in the very end, I decided I needed to add some splatters there at the top, so I got out the Heidi Swapp Color Shine in Butter, and it worked out perfect. All right, there's the close-ups. Be sure you go check out the other two ladies, and if you're not a subscriber, subscribe, give a thumbs up, and keep coming back. Have a fabulous day. Bye.